Okay, like I said, I was going to make a video over my body assessment test thing that I did in Vegas at the gym I went to for the first time. First time of me ever going to the gym. And if you want to watch that video, I'll have it in a card up here somewhere. But anyways, let's go over my body assessment test thing, the results and everything. I'm gonna try my best to remember it. But well, I'm just gonna go off what he said when he was showing me it. He was really impressed with my skeletal muscle mass. I think it was like 79 or something. I'll have it on screen, and I also have it. I've published a post about it, and it was just literally a screenshot from my phone of the what's it called? Of the results. And you can go to my community post and check it out, and it's also gonna be on this video. But anyways, he said my skeletal muscle mass was really high, which is very good. Basically saying I was jacked. He's never seen anybody with that high of a skeletal muscle mass before, for somebody that was around my age. And I believe my skeletal muscle mass, well, before I say this, if you don't know what skeletal muscle mass is, it's basically just muscle that is attached to your bones. But anyways, I think he showed me his skeletal muscle mass. I think mine was higher than his, something. Yeah. And then it said I was at 13.7% body fat. I could potentially see that. I'm not taking that test like serious fully because it wasn't the most accurate test in the world. The most accurate body fat percentage test thing, or just to see how much muscle you have on your body, would probably most likely be the DEXA scan, which is something I want to have in my gym when I build a gym. But yeah, the DEXA scan would probably be the most accurate. Now, if it was a DEXA scan, I would be laying under there for like 30 minutes, and I would like truly believe like that this is actually closer to like how much muscle is in my body and my body fat percentage. But I could see me being at 13% body fat. If you've watched me before, comment down below what you think my body fat percentage is. I was actually thinking it would have been 17%, but 13% of my body weight is like 22 pounds. So that would mean 22 pounds of me is fat, which I could definitely see. But what else he was saying? Obviously, my left arm has less muscle than my right arm. I'm right-handed, and my dominant side is my right side. But like if I flex, one second, I'm about to put this down. So if I flex, okay, you guys might still be able to hear me. But if I flex, you can tell that this bicep is a lot bigger than this bicep. Bro, I'm trying to, okay, there we go. And he was basically saying that I need to do more isolateral exercises, which I do. Don't really do many exercises where I'm using both arms. Now at school, we do that. Like easy bar curl, have both hands on the same bar, so it's not separate. But we do dumbbell curls, which I use 2 dumbbells for, obviously, one in one each hand. So I can get this bicep closer to the size of this bicep. It's never going to be exactly the same because it's just not. Everything on our body is not even. Like probably like my left ear could be smaller than my right ear. They're not exactly the same size. They look close to the same size, at least I would hope so, but they're most likely not. And I think my trunk, like the amount of muscle I have in my trunk, which is basically just my upper body. I think I have 62 pounds of muscle up there, and then my legs are pretty close. I think my left leg has 19 pounds of muscle in it, 19 point something. Then my right has 20 something pounds. I'll probably have it on the screen so I can show you guys what it really is, because I don't remember. I'm trying to remember my best. I don't know exactly what the number said. And then my visceral fat level was like 3, which is very good. And visceral fat is basically the amount of fat you have surrounded by your organs. There are 2 types of fats. There is visceral fat, which is underneath like deep. You can't like, it's not the fat that you can pull, it's around your organs, and that is deadlier than subcutaneous fat. And subcutaneous fat is basically any fat that you can pull, like with your hand, like from your skin. All of this is subcutaneous fat. I believe I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I will see how to say it properly and just correct me in the comments. But that is subcutaneous fat. That is not as deadly, but it's just basically the fat over your skin. I mean, over your muscles and stuff. And when you lose that fat, especially in your midsection, it will make it easier for you to see your abs, because everybody has abs, at least if you haven't injured them or something. But everyone has abs, even if you can't see it, if you have like a big belly or something. But yeah, that was something that said. But basically, like, if you had a visceral fat lower than 10, then basically you were in healthy range, and mine was 3, so that's 7 away. So I guess I don't have much visceral fat, which is a good thing. Now, having fat on your body is a good thing. You need fat on your body, because if you were 0% body fat and if you just had straight muscle, you would die, because your body needs fat. I don't know all the science behind why you would die, but I know you would die because fat is essential, because it's a type of energy that's long-term energy that, like, if you haven't been eating for long periods, that's the energy that your body will use instead of the fast-acting energy, which is sugars and glucose and stuff, and carbohydrates, all that good stuff. But yeah, that was another thing. He said I need to drink more water. I feel like, personally, I drink a good amount of water, and I drink other liquids too, like juices and stuff, which everyone should steer away from, but it's not bad to have that from time to time, as long as you're drinking a lot more water than you do the juices. Now, there are some juices that are very good for you, healthy. I feel like apple juice, if it's just pure apple juice, and then, like, what's it called? Especially like if it doesn't have any sugar added. Apple juice, orange juice, tomato juice, all those vegetable juice should be good for you. The smoothies, if they're like no sugar added, those are good for you. But he said I need to drink more water. I feel like, I was telling him, I felt like that that was probably low because I hadn't been taking creatine for that entire week, and I take creatine, which retains water, so it causes you to have more water weight. So that might be a reason why my went down. But it doesn't take, it might like went down a little bit, but not much, because if you're not taking creatine for like a week, it won't do much to your body. Like, won't make a ton of changes. But I think 101 pounds of me is water or something. It was 100 something. I don't think it's 100 pounds of me is water. It was something. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I think that's basically everything about like my body assessment, at least from what I can remember. He was basically saying I'm very strong. I'm basically jacked. Some people would say I'm jacked. I have a good amount of muscle, like compared to the average person. But yeah, that's what he said. But he was very impressed with my skeletal muscle mass, and I think like 120 something pounds of me was per muscle. So well, like lean mass, so I guess all like the muscle. I don't know if it includes heart, probably doesn't. But yeah, that was my body assessment. That was everything I could remember. So we're trying to get to like millions of subscribers one day, but we're just taking baby steps right now. So we're trying to get 2,000 subscribers, and then after that, like 5,000 subscribers. But my lifetime goal is probably to get 5 to 10 million subscribers. Hopefully we can do that one day. Make sure you guys comment down below your opinion on this video, any comments you have, or like any criticism you have to give me to make my videos better. Yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Peace.